What's up, guys? Today I'm going to compare Slappy low trucks to Ace low trucks. Alright, so here's a direct comparison between the Ace AF1 lows and the Slappy lows. So to me, the Slappy trucks have a little bit better turn. It's not as aggressive. They definitely have a lower kingpin. More kingpin clearance is always good. I believe the hanger is the same on the Slappy lows as it is on the original Slappies, and the base plate has changed. Mike told me the turn is the same and the base plate's just a little bit lower. Now I have done nose slides on this setup, but I'm not even touching the base plate. That's different than what you get with Indy, where you really slide on the base plate. So maybe I am sliding on the wheels. I do have larger wheels, 56 millimeters. So maybe if I had a smaller wheel, I'd be hitting the base plate. I don't know if what I just said is true, because I'm definitely hitting the base plate on the tail. Probably because I'm coming in at the back truck a little bit harder and more aggressive. There's not a lot of wear on the actual truck. You can see I've definitely skated it quite a bit. I've been skating this truck for a few weeks since Mike sent them to me. And yeah, not a lot of wear, but it definitely grinds really good. So this is how I actually got them. I didn't tighten them or loosen them, but it is kind of tight, almost a thread showing there. It's a really nice looking truck. I like the black base plate. I haven't had a base plate that wasn't raw and silver for a while. Since this is kind of a bigger board, it's a 9-inch board, I haven't really noticed the wheels feeling big, even though they're bigger than what I normally ride. So with the Ace trucks, I haven't had any problem with the kingpin clearance, but as you can see, there's a little less kingpin clearance here than we have on the Slappy lows. And these do have a little bit sharper turn. They pull the wheelbase in a little bit, so it's a tighter wheelbase. But on this board, I've got a longer wheelbase. This is kind of a longer board, so it's okay to tighten that wheelbase up. I'm keeping the Ace trucks because if I have a longer board like this, it's nice to be able to tighten the wheelbase up a little bit. So I'll use those on boards that are longer, but I have experienced a problem with the Ace. So on certain boards that already have short wheelbase, put these on a regular popsicle board, I got a lack of pop because I'm a little bit taller than a lot of people that skateboard. I couldn't even do frontside 180s on this one board. Now I could do blunts on the board, but I couldn't do frontside 180s. And that was definitely because the wheelbase was just so short. I couldn't get used to the pop, and the tail was so long. I had so much tail, and the tail was so mellow and flat. So I think with Ace, you almost have to have a steeper board, because sometimes you can't really pop with a super mellow board on Ace. So these Ace AF1s are not how I got them stock. These have mini logo bushings in them, some bushings that I already had, because the bushings felt too soft. And they already had a little more turn to them than you have on the Slappies, and Slappies were what I was used to at the time, so to get used to them I had to put a little bit harder bushing in there. These two setups are really similar. They're both 9-inch boards. They both got 56 millimeter wheels. This is Bones Formula X wheels. These are the Dragon wheels, but they're the same company basically. I know I've said this before, but I do feel more comfortable on these Slappy lows than I've felt on any trucks for a long time. I thought that I felt more comfortable on those Ace lows than I had in a while, but after trying these, they just feel a little more stable for me, especially when I've been doing tricks like popping into those over crooks. I really hadn't done those in a while, and they felt really smooth on the Slappy lows. I didn't really have to try that hard. I think having an indoor skate park is making me a better skateboarder. I think skating with people that are good at skating and skating with friends more often is making me a better skateboarder lately. I felt a little more comfortable with flip tricks on these Slappy lows. So my friend John usually beats everybody around here at flat ground skate. He really skates a lot of flat ground, but I got him, it was T to T on that game of skate with this board. So I was landing my flip tricks better on this setup. It's interesting because I didn't like this board at all. This is a Moose Blank, and I didn't like it on the Lurpivs. I didn't like it on some of the other trucks that I skated, but it's perfect on these Slappy lows. Maybe it's worn down a little bit. It's not as steep as it was when I first got it. I've definitely liked it a lot better on the Slappies. This Toxic board, I like this board on the Ace trucks. I like it on Slappys too. I actually like this board on the Lurpivs as well. This is what I skated in the Lurpiv video. But so far with that long wheelbase, I kind of like the Ace better on this board. So when I think of Slappy trucks, I think of fun. And for me, the Slappy lows are just fun to cruise around on. That's why I'm using soft Bones Formula X wheels on these, because this is a fun board for the street, a fun board just to have fun and relax on. There's something about the way they turn that just makes me feel relaxed.
I think what it is with the Slappy lows is when you land your flip tricks, you don't swirl out one way or the other like you do with the Ace. You just have a more even, slower, gentle turn, but you can still turn sharp if you want to. But I feel like when you're landing your 360 flips, sometimes the Ace feel like they do a little weird, pinchy, twisty jerk, which you don't really get with the Slappies, but they don't feel as locked in and stable as Thunders, where you feel like you can't really get those 360 flips all the way around.
Mike, if you're watching this, send me some of those 10-inch Slappies. I'll buy a heroin board and make a video reviewing them. I don't know why, but flip tricks are actually easier for me on big boards. Maybe I have more strength in my legs than I have balance in my body. Also, if you send me a Slappy hat or a Slappy shirt, I'll definitely wear it in videos. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button, because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.